Wake up and move. Justin Arnold back here again, not at Flex MP, my backyard, and we are just bringing you another Movement Monday, and this is all about mobility for the Murph. If you're not familiar with the Murph, basically it's a staple workout that's done on Memorial Day in honor of some of our veterans and things like that. Anyways, it's an intense workout where you do a total of 2 miles of running, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats, which can do some wear and tear on the body. So I wanted to bring you a fun little mobility flow and how to do it. But even if you're not doing the workout, this is just a great mobility flow everybody could be doing, especially if you're not doing any workouts or if you're feeling a little stiff tomorrow after a fun-filled Monday or weekend with those that you love. Anyways, stay tuned for this amazing Movement Monday with a lot of mobilities and a lot of M's that's getting my tongue a little twisted. Check it out. Okay, so what it's gonna be is just a flow. So what is a flow? It means we're just gonna go from one movement to the other. I'm actually gonna do this flow with breaths, and I'm gonna encourage you to do the same. So you can take your mind off of it and just get some good movement on. So if you're on something hard like this, get a pad. But for me, it's not really a big issue for me, but we're just gonna sit back into this. If you're a yogi, you're probably familiar with this being a child's pose. But what we're gonna do is what's called a slow spinal roll. So I'm gonna actually sit back into this, and this is where the breaths come in. I'm gonna do 3 to 5 total breaths. So I'm just gonna deep inhale, suck it all in through that nose, into the stomach. And then I'm gonna hold it for a few, and then I'm just gonna let it all go. Like you're really just letting that last thing out, like you're squeezing the toothpaste all the way. Think like that. Do that like 3 to 5 times. And then as we hold that breath, we're gonna do this slow. I mean, you can go as slow as you like. What I'm thinking about is almost like an inch a second or so, pushing through almost each vertebrae, like closing my eyes, like I can feel each vertebrae. And then we're just coming up into this pose, your cobra. Again, chin to sky, I'm squeezing the glutes, opening up the hips. And I might do that a couple times, you know, if I wanna do that a few more times, just depending on how you're feeling. And wiggle it around. And then after that, we're gonna go into a little bit of a downward dog. We're going to step in. Now, if this is too intense for you, you could put your hands up on like a yoga block or some kind of bench. You could keep your leg up or bring your knee down, whichever. When you lift your leg, you're gonna get a little bit deeper hip flexor stretch, so those with tight hips. But it's all dependent on your stability. So modify as needed. From here, we're going to reach up and around, and then add some rotation there. And then we're back to that downward dog, spinal roll if you can, and then we're reaching with that other hand. Again, back to that downward dog. Follow me, and if you need to, you can watch his hand. Now we're gonna step in again, and we're gonna walk slowly into these deep, deep, deep Cossack stretches, just like this. I'm here, I'm still getting to 5, deep in. Spend as much time rotating that hip, and pulling back with that hamstring. Again, step back, step into that other, sitting back, again, rotating that hip. And then from here, we're actually going to, if you can, put those hands behind you and bring that foot in. If you gotta drop your butt, drop your butt. Because then we're gonna come here. We gotta open up those shoulders from all those pull-ups to those push-ups. Even the squats are gonna help the hip. We're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades down and back. Think about like you're putting them in your pocket. And then we're gonna lead with the hips, pressing the hands in, just opening up those hip flexors again. You could stay up here for 3 to 5 breaths, or if you're more the rep type person, but again, just breathe with it, flow with it, do it a few times, just like that. Squeeze those shoulder blades each time. And even up here, you can just rock. So I'm giving you a few variations. What I want you to do is just spend a good time. You can go through this, and then from here, we're just stepping around, and then we're gonna start over again. So again, 3 to 5 breaths. Now let me face you, and just kind of end up where you're at. 3 to 5 breaths, and then if you're more advanced and you feel cool, and you feel like moving on, you could add some stuff. So when you're back here, instead of just the regular, you can reach across from all those pull-ups that'll help out the lats. Again, 3 to 5 breaths each arm. You know, you can add some of these into it as well. This is like what I would do. I wouldn't really think too hard. I just focus on the breath. And depending on your time, maybe you got 5 minutes, maybe you got 10, maybe you got 30, you know, and then we go into this, and then that spinal roll into that. And then we can add, you know, these reach. You can go right into something like this. Maybe you get a little more active, and then you're just doing all kinds of playful-like activities. But there's a few examples of just things you could do, make your active recovery a little more motivating, because I know a lot of people aren't going to stretch and they're just going to be stiffer days. A little more exciting, a little more playful, and a little more fun, and definitely therapeutically beneficial. Anyways, there's some examples for you. If you need some deeper coaching, deeper suggestions, a little more explanations, or anything, even just to shoot the proverbial poo, reach out to us here at Flex MB, because we always want to see you moving better, feeling better, and living better. Well, thanks for checking out today's video. Hope this helps. If it does, let us know. And always, if you know somebody that could benefit, please share away. Thanks for tuning in, and take care. Hey, thanks for checking out videos just like these. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click on notifications below to stay up to date on all these videos that we post here throughout the week. And again, tag a friend underneath if you think they might benefit from these videos. And if you need further training or further information or a little more personalized programming to meet your needs, we can create a customized roadmap to meet your needs here at Flex MP. Just click on that link below. Again, contact us today at Flex MP to get you moving better, living better, and feeling better.